going to learn how to use the cross list function in Canvas to move courses into one parent course. So I'm going to refer to the set of instructions that was emailed out, and let's review this. So as of now, teachers have a separate Canvas course for each period and group. We're going to call these courses multiple period courses. Now, of course, this is something new. When we all opened Canvas, you probably saw these courses, and we are used to just having a few parent courses. So the solution actually is to create a parent course and use the cross-list feature to add each of these multiple period courses as a section to the parent course. Now, before we start, we need to open Alexis's email entitled Class Rosters, Canvas, and Monday Zoom links, and then we're going to follow the instructions on that in order to print and view your class rosters. Now, this is important because we need to find the section numbers, and that's available in those rosters. So here's an example from Miss B. This is her Period 1 English Lit course, and as everyone has seen, there's a Group A and a Group B, but they're both called Period 1 English Lit, and the only differentiator is the section number. And we're going to use that section number to determine which one we're going to call Group A and Group B. Now, these numbers are going to be different for everybody. I'm just showing this so you know where it's located when you access your Aries rosters. So over here we see section 108. So the other one is section 109, which means that we're going to call, as an example, this section 108 Group A and section 109 Group B. Once we determine that, then we can move on. But it is important to cross-reference that so you know which is which. I'll show you another way to do it, which takes a little bit longer, but it's really handy to have that Aries roster so you know which is going to be, which you're going to name Group A and which one you're going to name Group B. So let's take a look at the steps once we've done that. First thing is we need to create a parent course, and we have two options for that. We can identify a previous course that we want to reuse as a parent course, or we can create a new parent course. Now, many of you have taught classes before that you like to reuse, and for that, we'll copy that course, and it will not move any of the old students over from, like, if you taught the class in 2018 or 2019, it just moves over the basic shell of the class, which is the syllabus, the settings, the assignments, and you can go in and change all the due dates and make any modifications later. So we're going to use that function. Ms. Chavez has kindly let me use her course as something to demonstrate this process for you. So we can see under her unpublished courses that she's teaching Honors English 9, and she's teaching two periods, Period 3 and Period 6, but it shows up as 4 different Canvas courses. So we need to change that. And like I said, the first thing we need to do is find out which one we want to use as a parent course. So she's been working on this Practice Honors 9 course. And again, you can go into your courses and find any old course that you've used or create a new one. But for the purposes of this, since she's been working really hard on this, as well as you can see here, we're going to copy this course and use that copy as our parent course. So to do that, you click on the course, you go to Settings, and under Settings, there's Copy This Course. And here we have to enter data for name and for course code. So looking at the instructions here, we're using step 2 because we're going to be reusing a course. You're going to go to step 3 if you're going to start a brand new course. But the instructions are pretty much the same. We're going to use this naming convention, 2020 course title, hyphen teacher last name. So I'm going to copy that and paste it in here. You can just type it if you want, but I think it's a little bit easier to do this so you know you keep it consistent. So the course title is Honors English 9, and then the teacher last name, Chavez. And for the course code, it's the same thing, so I'm going to copy that over here. We're going to leave all the rest of the stuff the same, but again, it's 2020 fall, the name of the course, hyphen, and the last name. Then we're going to hit create course. And what this is doing is it's duplicating the data from the course you had originally, so that won't be touched. It's just literally making a duplicate course that we're going to be using as our parent course. Notice it took a second there to process, so it's important that you wait for it to say completed before you move on, so you know it's done what it needs to do. So you can see I'm actually in the course now, 2020 Fall Honors English 9 Chavez. If I go to the dashboard, I can see it created over here already. So now we need to move these courses as sections into the new Canvas course, which is going to be our parent course. Now, Honors English 9 is a year-long class, which means she keeps the same kids throughout the whole year. If you teach a class that's one semester, like only in the fall or only in the spring, you're probably treated to double the amount of courses. And as that's a little bit more complicated, the steps remain the same, but because there's more, it's just more complicated. So if you have any issues or need any extra assistance, please reach out to your friendly neighborhood ed tech rep, and one of us will assist you with it. Let's go back to the instructions. So we did 1, we did 2, and we did, I guess 1 and 2. So for 4, and now we need to start taking these multiple period courses, and we need to convert them into sections. And all the steps are here. So it's go to settings, go to sections, click on the blue text section name, click edit section, and then we're going to name stuff. But I'm going to walk you through that, but you have this email already. So if you want to put it side by side, whatever's easier for you really. So I'm going to click on this first course. Now don't forget, we need to figure out which one's going to be group A and which one's going to be group B, and it does actually make a difference. So in order to find that out, you could use your Aries roster to see what the course, the section ID is, and that would be these 3 last characters in this area. So this period 3 is 305. Let's see what the other one is. They should be 1 digit off. So this is 304. Since 304 is less than 305, this is going to be called Group A, and the other course is going to be switched and called Group B. So to change that, which I already did, I'm sorry, I'll go back and show you how to do it for the next one. You click on Edit Section, and you change it to G, or you add a GA before it, and then you hit Update Section. Let me go to the other one so I can start from one that hasn't been changed yet. Oops, sorry. So for this one, this is going to be Group B. So you click on the blue text, hit Edit Section, and we're going to add GB in front of it. And the reason why it's not just A or B is because some classes have the letter A or B in them, like Yearbook A and Yearbook B. So we hit Update Section. It's Group B, Honors English 9 Period 3 Chavez, and we're going to use the cross list feature to move it into the parent course. You do that by clicking on cross list as section. You search for the course. It was 2020 Fall Honors English 9 Chavez. We're going to cross list the section, and you can see it moved over right away to 2020 Fall English 9 Chavez. And now it's a section is actually where it's supposed to be. So we need to repeat this process for all of the Honors English 9 courses. So to do that, we go back to the dashboard. You can see the original course is now gone because it was moved properly. Click on this one, settings. If you needed to rename it, click on the blue text, hit edit section, add if it's group A or group B, update the section, cross list the section, look for the course, search for the course here, 2020 Fall, Honors English 9 Chavez, cross list the section, and it was taken to the right place again, so we're good. And we're going to do this for each one. Now again, for this one, we don't know if this is group A or group B. So again, this is 600 by looking at the last characters here. And let's see what this one is. This is 601. So this is going to be group B. So let's change this to group B. Update section. Cross list a section. Last one. This is group A. And the reason we have to put group A and group B is so that you can assign it to the right place. If you don't change it, the name is the same, so Canvas is actually going to combine them, and then when you have your courses, you can't differentiate them and assign them to either the group A or the group B. So that's the reason why we're doing this, to gain that functionality that we had prior. All right, so now we go back to the dashboard. Get rid of this, get rid of this. You can see all of them are gone now, and they're all, well, we're gonna go to settings and make sure they're all there and they're called the right things by going to settings, section, and we have 2 group A's and 2 group B's, period 3, period 6, period 3, period 6. All right, looks good. You're gonna leave this one alone, so just I wouldn't touch that. And now if we want to assign something to somebody, let's look at my high school plan. Again, thanks Ms. Chavez for letting me use your course. It does look very nice. And if we want to assign it to a certain group from a certain period, we can now go here, and let's say we wanted to do a group A. If we type in GA, we have our options. If you do GB, you have all the options for the group Bs. Or if you want to just do it by period, you can type P3 or P6, and you'll be able to assign it to whichever course sections you want. So what we've done here, again, just to quickly recap, is we've taken Canvas courses and we've changed them and converted them into sections to regain the functionality from previous years in Canvas. Let's take one last look at the instructions to make sure everything's all right. So for step 7, it's repeat 3 through 5 for each class that's there. We did that for 3 and 6, so they're all gone. And we did check to verify everything was good and everything seemed all right. So I think that was pretty successful for Chavez's course. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to your EdTech reps and one of us will assist you. I hope you found this video helpful. I think that's it, so please stay safe. Welcome to the new school year, and we look forward to everything awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you very much.